Hi everyone, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. I'm an American expat living in Malaysia and I like to share my life and travels with you. Well, today I'm going to take you on the bus ride to Penang with me on the Aeroline bus, which I think is the best. Sound interesting? Stay tuned. Well, I'm all packed and ready to go, and I have someone who's going to take care of Earl Grey while I'm gone, which is very important, as he knows. Right, Earl Grey? He's just over there sunning. But in a little bit, I'm going to call the Grab, which is the Uber here in Malaysia, and that will take me down there. It's, the bus leaves at 9:30 in the morning, which is okay timing, but you should be there pretty early because you can't depend on the traffic to be smooth that time of day. It's only 3 kilometers, but it can take a while. I've got my traveling shirt on. I know I wear this shirt a lot. It really is my favorite shirt right now. But it's so silky smooth and comfortable. I just love it. It's great for traveling. And it doesn't really wrinkle. So I think I'm going to have one more cup of coffee, and then I'm going to get ready to go, call the Grab, and meet them in the lobby. So I'll see you at the bus. Well, the Kuala Hotel is not a 5-star hotel by any means. It's pretty nice. I think Jill actually stayed here once. She told me she did, and she said it wasn't bad. There's the front desk. Well, I made it with plenty of time down here to the Kuala Hotel where the bus stops. I get really frantic when I'm going anywhere during rush hour. And I usually take a Grab, but sometimes that can take up to half an hour wait just for the Grab to get there. And then you don't know what the traffic's going to be like. So actually I had a friend come this morning, and it really wasn't bad. It took about 20 minutes, which normally it would take about 8 minutes without traffic. But that's fine. It's a pretty drive. I don't know, it's stop and go mostly, but once you get past a certain point, it moves pretty freely. And I'm surprised in KL that right around KLCC, there's no traffic. I mean, there's traffic, but in the mornings, it's not gridlock. It just moves right along, which is great. Another nice thing about Malaysia that I don't think I've actually talked about before, there is no daylight savings time here. So you don't have to change your clocks like you all just did last weekend in the US. But that's because we're so close to the equator that there's very little fluctuation in the length of the days. They tend to be about 12 hours. I think there's maybe a 1-hour fluctuation. But that's not enough to use daylight savings time, so that's great. As you can see, there's a nice waiting area here for the people waiting for the bus. And they have a desk right over there. And they even have a little coffee set up, which I thought was nice. I hadn't noticed that before. But my friend who brought me down here brought me some delicious curry puffs, but I say curry puff, which is how they pronounce them in the mamaks here. But they were yummy and just what I needed this morning. I said goodbye to Earl Grey He always gets nervous when he sees a suitcase. Anyone with cats knows that. So I'm just going to sit here and read until the bus comes, and then I'll give you a tour of the bus once I get on. How does that sound? I am so excited to go back to Penang. I actually got up about 5:30 a.m. this morning, but that's okay. You know, when I'm excited about a trip, I wake up early, even though I set my alarm for 6, and I thought, well, I'm not going to go back to sleep for half an hour. So I went ahead and got up, and I had a couple hours to get ready, which was more than enough. I changed the litter box. I made sure Earl Grey had a lot of food, although I do have a friend who's going to come check on him while I'm gone, so that's good. I hate to be in a rush when I'm trying to get to the bus station or the airport or the train station. But this morning it was really nice. And I like to be here, get settled, read my book, and then just wait for the bus. Well, I think you can see the top of the KLCC there. That gives you an idea of how close this is to the center of the city. Such a great place to have a bus stop. The bus has arrived there. And there's this beautiful Chinese temple across the street. Isn't that nice? Here, there's a better view of the temple and a better view of the bus, too. It's a nice modern bus and double-decker. I've only been on the lower level once. Oh, here, you can have an even better view of KLCC towers. So it's still going to be about 15-20 minutes until we can board the bus. So I'm going to go back inside and finish my curry pup. Well, I was here early enough that I could have gotten a breakfast at the restaurant here. I might try that sometime. But for today, I just was happy with my curry pup. Well, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I'm going to stay with Jill this time. She has a nice guest room, and she had her cleaning lady make up the clean sheets for me, just in case I was coming. Isn't that nice? But even though the hotels are pretty affordable and reasonable in Penang, it's nice to stay with a friend sometimes. As you can see, the waiting area is filling up a little bit, but I think most people get here right before the bus, although they say you should get here about 15 minutes ahead. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and subscribe and check the notification bell too. That way you won't miss any of my future videos. Also, as you know, I have Buy Me a Coffee now, and I really appreciate all the coffees that people have bought me. It helps a lot to support my channel. Thank you so much. But that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye.